Leo Virgo to your in-month reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Hope your new year is satisfactory so far. Let's see what's going on with you as it's wrapping itself up in this month. This month is really moving itself along. Message is coming out is the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, I love that. Abundance and manifestation. Woohoo. Okay. Clarify on why that Ace of Pentacles is your best ace in the deck. Yes. I think it's going to touch that ace. You know, I mean, you got to figure with the ace, it's like a rock. The only thing you can possibly do is, you know, you figure if it's like a rock, it can only possibly sink into the ground or be covered by snow, right? You can cover it up, but it is not moving anywhere. So this is that new career, that new financial opportunity. It's something that's grounded. It is an offer that is very grounded and very stable, whether it's a relationship, love, money, whatever it is. Talking about rest and relaxation, feeling very rested at this time. That's good. As you are planning, a lot of you are planning for your future, so a lot of you are manifesting. Okay, and the next card coming out is, yeah, resting after some heartache and heartbreak. Really getting past that heartache and that heartbreak. You could even be a divorce that you're going through and you're trying to get through it. For some of you, or maybe you're resting because you know you need a divorce. Maybe there was some kind of betrayal going on, but it just feels like whatever this confusion, this upset is, it just feels like I'm really trying to rest, trying to get my mind back together, get my emotions back together, and really trying to, you know, make new plans, a new way, cleaning the slate from this situation, getting back my happiness, feeling more optimistic about the situation. So definitely feeling like I really need this Ace of Pentacles. Coming out after that is, yeah, I've been struggling, feeling a lot of overwhelmedness, really feeling like I'm on the edge, you know, and it could be the edge, literally from over here, the edge of a broken heart. So with the Page of Swords, though, it looks like there's a lot of new ideas and a lot of knowledge coming through. You may even have this person spying on you, and it could be the person who's broken your heart. It could be a Gemini or a Libra. Could be anybody, of course. But just feeling like, you know what, I am exhausted and I am giving up. So if you are looking for a divorce or wanting to get out of this relationship, it looks like, you know what, I'm going to break this contract. You know, between the two of us, no matter what the contract is, it's just, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, or married, or however. But it does look like there is a lack of confidence when it comes to this situation, that you just cannot do this anymore. And if you know that you just got out of a divorce, then it's just really trying to get out of the overwhelming and exhaustedness. That's why you're resting, right? Resting up after this. It could have been a long, hard battle that you have gone through. So let's get a couple cards down here and see what's going on. Yeah, looking for the new beginnings. Got the Fool twice, so definitely new beginnings on the horizon for you guys, right? As you are really resting and taking that solitude, really hermiting out, really looking at the bigger picture of, you know, where you're going, how things need to go, so that you can get your hope back and feeling like things are hopeful. It looks like there's going to be more starry days ahead. Right, the more that you rest, yeah, after you get through the conflict and defeat of this person, and just in yourself as well, and really finding that balance, right? Really finding the balance to the situation. So when we go over here, let's see what's going on within this situation. Please, Spirit, we do have trying to get to the victory and success from the obstacles and challenges that you're dealing with at this moment. So Spirit says there is victory on its way. You will have the balance that you need. Right? You just have to, you know what, remember what your heart's desire is and really go after it and really take action on that Ace of Pentacles, that manifesting, on that joy, on that happiness. Be the magician, you know, rewrite your story. It's time to rewrite your story for the Fool, because the Fool says if it's a brand new book, not just a brand new chapter, but a brand new book, right? It's almost like, you know, for me, the way that things are looking, you know, when I see the world and it says this is accomplished, it just means we're going to the next chapter. When I see the Fool, it's like, that's a whole new book. That's rewriting my whole life. That's a whole new book. It's no longer Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It's now Harry Potter and the, you know, Goblet of Fire, or whatever it is, right? Literally a whole new book. So, and it's saying that's where you're going, right? Because you got to figure, you know, when you're with this person, you already had chapters. Chapter 1 was, oh my God, we were so in love. Chapter 2, oh, we're still doing great. Chapter 3, this is a roller coaster. Chapter 4, right? This day suck. Chapter 5, back to being good again. You know, so you got to figure that book was already there. Now you're going to rewrite the whole book. This is the book where you're not in the book, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. You're not in the book. We've read many books, right? They kill people, they make them die, they make them go away, they go somewhere and they're not there anymore, right? They don't exist anymore in that book, and that's pretty much what's going on. Like, you don't really exist in this book, right? So really finding the sun, really finding the blessings within the situation, but really being patient. Spirit says patience is going to be really needed at this time so that you can really solve the problems, really get to the grand schemes of what's annoying you, how to fix these, how to heal that broken heart, how to get to where it is that you need to create, right? You maybe even need to create a new blanket, right? A new comfort blanket, right? So you have intentions, and those are what your intentions are. Your intentions is a place of peace, a place where I feel like, you know what, this is the new year where I'm going to get the new blanket, the new fitted sheets for my new self, right? That's my safe place, my safe place. I'm throwing away all the other ones that had holes, right? And this is where I'm dusting things off, getting rid of things, clearing my space, right? No more struggles. No more worried about what you're doing, and I don't want you to worry about what I'm doing either. Stop spying on me. Jeez, I know, right? So you're really going to stand your ground and really find your vitality. And right now is the time to really dig deep for your material harvest, because things are coming to light for you, my friends. Everything is coming back around as you're going to find that peace within your heart, and you're really going to find the abundance and the prosperity within yourself as Venus comes to really light the way. She's going to kind of give you this candle to find your milestone, to find that blessing in that place and that peace. Now, the Four of Wands is not just your home itself, but how about, you know what your home is also yourself. Having that peace within yourself, your temple. Your temple is your home. So it's almost like that foundation achievements I find within myself, right? As I'm applying all these new things that are coming to me, new fresh ideas, new loves, new ideas, new intentions, new desires, kind of like folding up all the other ones and taking them out, you know, to the trash can. No longer serving me, because now you're moving into a different zone, and everything's going to move very fast. As soon as you're aware of this situation and you really start having these ideas, whether you've already started having these ideas or they're coming, you're going to find that, you know what, I'm going to slash this sword and I'm moving to newer heights. I'm moving up that ladder for a new fated, new destiny, new destined areas of your life. You'd be surprised how much victory you have over this situation, right? So regardless of what the struggle is, Spirit says it's okay. It's okay because you're approaching new ideas, the new you. Wow. And it doesn't matter if it's not a divorce. It could be some job, you know, maybe you got fired and it's okay, you know, or maybe you had to leave there. Whatever the situation is, God says it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're making a new chapter. This is the new year for the new chapter. This is making the new you, turning over a new leaf, making a new book. We talk about this in manifesting all the time. What do we talk about? Rewriting your story. Rewrite the best story for yourself. You know, and if you don't want this person over here spying on you and doing all these things or watching you, you know, block him. Right? Block him just by not thinking about it. Right? You know, or let him watch. Who gives a shit? Right? Watch me. I don't care. Right? However it is, as long as it's not affecting your energy. Right? Everybody's story is a little different. Some will be like, and I don't want you watching me. What the hell's wrong with you? Creeping me out. And then some will be like, and I don't care. Watch whatever you want. Right? It's on you, not me. I don't care. So, you know, however it is, just make sure that it's, you know, not in your energy. Just ignore it. Right? Best thing you do is ignore it. You know, you ignore them, they're going to go away. Especially if it's somebody who likes a lot of attention. You know, if it's a person who likes a lot of attention, you giving them the attention makes them think that they're in control. Don't let them have that kind of control. Then they think they're winning. It's like, you're not winning anything. But in some ways they are, because it's kind of an energy thing. So they're just energy vampires, making you feel uncomfortable. Okay. Be the wolf, be independent, but work together. And what is working together? It's working together with your higher self, with the universe, with the energies thereof, right? Donkey, keep your heart open no matter what, and spread heart healing with joy. Oh, you guys got this. You got this. You're rewriting your whole story. Your Akashic records are going to be changing, only for the fact that it's like, it's already pre-written in a lot of ways, but you have free will, right? So it's like you're going to be changing that big book, right, to the story that you want, right? You know, maybe you don't want to be Harry Potter anymore, so I'm going to be, right, something else. I'm going to be the Wizard of Oz. I'm going to go on many great adventures, find them ruby slippers. Hey guys, till next time. Peace and love, guys.